Hello, good morning. I will be calm with this teaching this morning because it is a very important teaching that I would like to deposit in your heart. What you hear has a lot to do with your day-to-day activities. As a mystic Christian or as a Christian mystics, my thought over the afterlife is different from a lot of persons, and I try as much as possible to live a life that will suit me as an individual, and also try not to be a burden to anyone else, or rather, if I can, be a little bit of blessings to those around me. Now, the today teaching I will be sharing with you who will cry when you die. Who will cry when you die? Death is inevitable. Death is inevitable. That is, no matter how powerful you are mystically, spiritually, physically, you must surely obey and bow to the call of nature. Okay, one day your name will be called no more. One day I as a person will be called no more. One day, maybe it might be my videos you'll be watching the next 50, 100, 20 years, 30, 50 years after my time. But I want to tell you, your voice will be silent completely. For example, the past president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, that is dead, in few years to come, we'll not be discussing about him. Okay, your phone will stop ringing. Nobody will be sending you message. Nobody will be calling to search on you, even when you were alive. A lot of persons are not calling you based on recall. Some of them are calling you because of what they want, because of need. Okay, not to talk of when you are no more. But the question is not about them. The question now is you. Your share will be empty. Your place will be taken away by someone else. Your office will be changed, and your house will probably be sold out. It does not really matter. That one is not part of your business because you are no more. Okay. Now, but the question is, who will cry when you die? Hello, friend. No matter how your size, big or small, who will cry when you die? Okay, not who will post your photo, not who will wear black or white during your funeral, but who will cry because of your absence. Because your absence is a true loss to that particular person, their growth and destiny. They are apart, not really your family members. There are one or two persons that when you die, automatically their destiny has been truncated. So these are the main people. I remember I was reading a book then by Bensi Omonode, a data writer. I don't know if he's still there. A funeral, they went to employ people to cry for the wicked man. Why? Because nobody will actually cry. Even the people they employed, they were crying because of the money they collected. Now, will your life be missed or just noticed? This is the line between who will cry when you die. Will your life be noticed or will your life be missed? What are the analysis to this? The analysis to this, don't be scared. The question is not about death, but it is certainly on how we live now that we are alive. I used to tell people, I may not connect with you, I may not be playing laughing with you because of my kind of person, but when you call me for a particular need, I will give my best. I will give my best. I may not know what you are passing through because I'm not God. You don't expect me to say, man, come and take 50 million. But if you reach out to me and I have the capacity, I will go a long way. A lot of persons around me can say that. Say this guy does not play with people, but it does not take people's issue, because that is actually what the Holy Spirit says, that we should bear ye one another burden. The people you bear their burden will not forget you, even in afterlife. Have you made impact? What kind of impact are you giving out? Remember, impact varies. I may be giving impact in millions, in billions. You could also be giving impact in naira, in thousands, in thousands. It does not change anything. What matters is the impact you are giving. Okay, have you planted a seed of love, of wisdom, faith, and kindness? If you should try as much as possible within the people around you and beyond, if possible, plant love, wisdom, and kindness. Show up when it's necessary. Don't show up because people want you to show up. Show up when it is necessary. Have you lived in such a way that someone's life is better because you existed? You must try to live to be an impact to others, not because you want people to praise you, not because you want ordinations, not because you want elevations, not because you want prosperity. It's because you have to do things that are what? Right. You have to do things that are what? Right. You have to do things that are what? Right. Okay. You have to do things that are right to others. In Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 2, in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 2, it is better to go to a house of who is dead mourning than to the house of feasting. For the death is the destiny of every man. Death is the destiny of every man. So you must prepare to die. You must prepare to die. As you are preparing for the future of your children, you should start preparing to die, because we all will die. You must learn to prepare to die. Okay, the measure of a life. Today we see people called to glory, an icon, and this. Whose icon? What have you iconate? A good life is not measured by possessions. A good life is not measured by possession, position, or praises. A good life is measured by impact. A good life is measured by impact. You should try to impart towards others. Now, you are living today. You may die tomorrow. Life is not certain. Okay, ask yourself these questions. You still have time. Would anyone write a book about the value you stood for? Not the ones our political guys are doing, like Shehu Sani and these guys that wrote a lot of books concerning Muhammadu Buhari. We all know the truth. To some extent, the man is good, okay? But remember, no matter how good, no matter how impactful you are, there are some certain persons that may not be comfortable with you. Would your children say, my parents showed me how to love others? Would your friend say, he gave me strength when I was weak? Would heaven recognize your name because you carried your cross daily? Are you a fake person? When you have enough, someone needs help, you say, no, I'm not giving you, because maybe the person will not return it back to you. That is not your business. If God has blessed you enough, you can give. It is left for that person to fail. Okay, it is left for that person to fail. You know you are called to serve. Just stay in your saving part and don't be silent. Now let me tell you, you sign that you are not living a fulfilled life. people cannot relate with you when they are having problems. James chapter 4 verse 14 says, you are a mist that appear for a little while and then vanish. Whenever I think about these scriptures, it makes me fear. The scripture says that a man that is born of a woman has short days to live, full of trouble. How do you know you are not living a fulfilled life? You care more about yourself without thinking about others. You withhold your gift out of fear of laziness. You are not concerned about the prosperities of others. This is not good. How to live a life that will be missed. It's simple to live a life that will be missed. There's no doubt when God called the lives of Kumuyi, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, a lot of persons will miss them. Or just like TB Joshua, even when he was being hated by a lot of persons, we still miss him today. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 7, the memories of the righteous is a blessing. It is time to shift from success to significance. I was listening to a particular teaching by Bishop David Oyedepo at KK's Impact, the one they did some few weeks ago. He said something, impact. He said something about impact. He said something about relevance. He said something about significance. That word is so powerful. I would like you to go to Pastor KK and watch that video. I will not call it here. Watch it. It will bless you. We should live a life of significance. We should not be concerned about success alone. Now, how do we live a life that will be missed? I've told you, love loudly. Don't be scared to tell people you love them. Speak it, show it. Serve quietly. You don't need to announce. When you give with one hand, you use the other hand to announce it. I used to have one bros that time when we were growing up. The guy is a very good guy. But if you give you something now, the whole street will know that he has given you something. That is a very wrong way of serving people. Give purposefully. Don't give because people want you to give. Give because you know it will be of impact to the life of that person. Show up when there's difficulties. Show up when there's difficulties. Okay? Invest in others. Invest in others. It is very, very important. Invest in others. Now, deep inner reflection. On daily basis, before you sleep, always reflect on your life. Close your eyes. Imagine. I'm not giving you the mystical mindset here, but I'm just giving you normal mindset. Imagine. Sometimes I do imagine my funeral, how it will look like, as someone who does not associate with people that much. But there are a lot of impact I've made on the ground. There are a lot of people that can say in their secret, this guy has done a lot for me. But you can't say it loud like DJ Copy Music, or better still like Davido. Sometimes I used to say, who would be there for me to cry apart from my family? Even some member of your family may not even recognize you when you die. What would there be tears of pain or tears of pretense? Now open your eyes, open your mind. Start living today in a way that when your day comes, the world will not just say it died, but it truly lived, and you will be remembered. Act 13 verse 36 says, David served God, purpose in his own generation. You must serve God with purpose and serving others. In conclusion, don't just exist as a human. Don't just impress people. impact people positively by your word, by your actions. Influence, let people feel you that this guy is different. And when your time comes, let the tears that fall be proof you gave the world something eternal. Thank you very much. This is a very important teaching for every one of us. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I would like you to subscribe. I would like you to subscribe to my channel and share this video, please. Thank you very much. I still remain my humble self, EVJ, DMUE, OyakhilomeRXL. God bless you. Shalom.